Welcome back to another episode of the Seattle Sports Show, where we love Seattle pro sports. I'm your host, Mikey, and today I am bringing you another Seahawks 7 round mock draft. It's the end of NFL free agency day one. We saw the Seahawks re sign Leonard Williams and Noah Fant. Those moves don't really have any effect on how I look at this draft. Colby Parkinson, Will Disley walking. Okay, maybe later in the draft we need to get a backup tight end. But guard Damian Lewis and linebacker Jordan Brooks walking. That makes me feel strongly about us needing to focus on offensive line and linebacker in this draft. And I already felt really strong about that. So this just strengthens that even more. So that's kind of what I'm going to be focusing on in this one. Now, who knows what falls to us at 16? Maybe we have to make a change of plans, but I would like to trade back and pick up more picks in the second and third rounds to be getting a lot of these offensive linemen that I like in this draft. Let's see how this falls to us, though. We're starting this thing, and at pick number 16, okay, we're getting a trade off. We're getting some trade offers. Hmm. I like this one from Jacksonville. We're just swapping 16 for their 17, and then we're swapping our 78 for their 48. So we're moving up a lot higher in that. So we're going to accept that because we have other people interested in it still as well. So, can I afford to move back to 29 and also pick up pick 61 as well? I think I can, and I think I will. And we have seen, oh my goodness, this worked out even better than I thought. We have seen John Schneider do this in real life with the Seahawks, by the way, trade back twice in the first round. So it is very likely that that could happen this year, and I would love to see that kind of move happen this year, just based on what our needs are right now and where I think there's still going to be a lot of talent available in this year's draft. This year's draft is a good draft for what Seahawks need. And it just so happens Jackson Powers Johnson is still available to us at pick 29. Again, he's going to be the kind of guy that he's going to step in right away. He can be your day one starter at center. And he could be a dominant center. And we just haven't had one of those in years and years and years and years. So we're taking him. We're taking Jackson Powers Johnson here. The trading has worked out for us. And then let's see what else do we want to do. Okay. We can address the other guard position because at this point we're saying we are saying Jackson Power Johnson, he's our starting center. And then Oluwatimi, we got him last year. We saw him play. We saw that he could play center and he could play guard. But I think Jackson Power Johnson, he's going to win that center position. So you're going to have Olu at one guard spot, and now you're putting Cooper Beebe at the other guard spot because he's available here to draft. So we're taking him. And then our next pick is coming in at 61. Oh, this is interesting. So we got 61, and then our next pick comes in at 81. Then we got some trade offers here. Nah, I'm gonna stick with 61 here. We're gonna still in the second round here. We're gonna take Junior Colson. Okay. Then at 81, let's see what happens. Okay, at pick 81 here, we still have somebody like Trevin Wallace available. So We're taking Trevin Wallace here as well. We shored up the offensive line and the linebacker position already in our first 4 picks. That would be fantastic if it played out this way for your Seattle Seahawks in real life. Okay. And then okay, let's kind of like take a look around and see what all is available out there. Okay, well, for what's available here, I would like a young, good safety as well. Since we cut both of our previous starters, so let's get a Dadrian Taylor Demerson here out of Texas Tech. Can be that gadget guy. Maybe he can move around for you and be good in that Mike McDonald system. Now we're getting tough here. Jared Wiley is still available, but Zach Zinter is available here as well. And again, if his leg is healthy, then we're talking about him potentially getting one of those starter positions at offensive guard, and then that creates depth and competition between Oluwatimi and Zinter and BB. So we know that we're getting the best guy in there. So I like that competition, and I like the potential. So we'll get another offensive guard. We're getting Zach Zinter. So we're getting a lot of offensive linemen in this draft, but we need it, especially for how expensive they are going for right now. Okay, and then at this point now, I'm ready. Okay, let's get that backup tight end I was talking about, Tanner McLaughlin. Then you have 2 weapons. You got Noah Fant, you got a Tanner McLaughlin out of Arizona. It's good to have multiple weapons like that. Okay, and then let's see what we have available to us here. This is our pick 235. This is going to be our last pick in this draft. Well, based off of what we got here, I will go ahead and go with. And we got somebody like a Gabriel Murphy available. So let's take Gabriel Murphy, and that'll bring us to the end of this draft. You've seen me take Anthony Gold there a lot in the past, but they redid their deal with and restructured the deal with D. Eskridge. So I guess he's going to be your kick returner this year. So let's get another defensive guy. All right, and so here is our draft: Jackson Powers Johnson, Cooper Beebe. That starts out your draft. That will get you your the start of the offensive line needs that you have. Junior Colson, Trevin Wallace. That takes care of linebackers position that you need. Dadrian Taylor Demerson, again, a safety who can come in, maybe be a contributor. I'm not saying he's going to be a starter. At this point in the draft, you're not exactly expecting that, but maybe he's a contributor for you right away, and a guy that can step into the system and maybe develop into something really nice for you over the year, because we just got one more year of Julian Love, right? And then we don't know what else we're going to have at this point. Safety is actually another one of those positions of need, so had to get one there. Zach Zinter, again, got to address that offensive line, and he's a guy that can be a starter for you. As long as that health is that leg is going to be healthy. So good move, I think, would if you can get him that late in the draft. Tanner McLaughlin, again, getting you another weapon for you, backup tight end, DeFant, and then Gabriel Murphy, your edge player, who I think is going a little bit underrated in this draft. But there you go. There it is. There's your mock. Let me know what you would grade this one: A, B, C, D, F. Put it in the comments, and then make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you leave a like, comment. If you're listening on a podcast version, make sure you hit the follow button, the subscribe button, hit that 5-star rating, leave a written review. That all helps out the show. And there you go. That is the end of this one. So, thanks for listening to the Seattle Sports Show, where we watch legends awaken. So take cover, because with a sea of sound, you will see us rise to reign supreme and win forever.